Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I've been the beer lad, and today I'm going to be doing a Farmyard and Spookton brewery beer. This one is called Yes, No, Maybe, I Don't Know. This is a New Zealand Pale at 5.2. There it is. There we go. Bought this one in a maker's market in Preston. Spookton were there themselves, and they tend to sell their beers at the maker's market. Quite all local, all the owners and stuff, they all go down and sell their stuff in person. So I got that from there. I got a pack of four, not of this, four different beers. Drank one, which I don't think I've reviewed actually. It's just a dipper, and it was really nice dipper, and I just wanted a drink, and I had it, and I was quite surprised by it. So, yeah. But this one's with Farmyard, so I thought I'd review it. Not that I wouldn't review Spookton, because I have done their stuff before on the channel. They just have samey stuff. It's the same stuff, but recently they've released some new beers, so I'm getting into doing them. But yeah, this one's Farmyard. It's been a while since I've had a Farmyard. I can't remember the last one I had, actually, thinking about it. But it's been a bit of time, so I'm looking forward to it. There's some guff on the back. It says, "We had our pals at Spookton over for a brew. Together we brewed a New Zealand Pale with hops from the land of the long white cloud." Is that really what it says? "With hops from the land of the long white cloud," yeah. "Raku and Nectron carry the load in the world." What? I feel like there's a comma missing somewhere here. "Raku and Nectaron carry the load in the whirlpool and dry hop to bring peach and stone fruit notes to pair with the soft body. Pairs well with nostalgic tea time TV." I feel like there's a comma or two missing in that, but all that is said right there if you didn't want to listen to my shoddy English. Not that my camera can make it out anyway. It's a vegan friendly beer, and yeah, that's everything. So let's crack it open and see what we got. Quite like this can art, very nice, very simple. Clouds in the sky, and then a fish. A red fish? I don't know. Anyway. Right, so there's the beer. Nice hazy, oh, hands in the way. Nice hazy, yellowish amber beer with a ivory compact head. Looks quite nice. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Citrus, apricots, peaches, very tangerine-y, very orangey. A little bit of grapefruit in there. But yeah, it's very, very reliant on the peaches and the apricots and stone fruit, which is what it says on the can. So I'm quite pleased that it does that. But you do get a little bit of a little orange, a little grapefruit in there. It smells nice. Let's get a mouthful of boiling carb. Body's light, carbs light medium. It's quite crisp, it's quite refreshing. Nice little bitterness in there. So far so good. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. It's good. It's a very good beer. It's sort of very bitter, not very bitter, but it's got a nice bitterness to it, which sort of brings the sweetness of the fruit out a bit more, in a way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's quite a bitter beer, but the bitterness in there sort of brings the fruits. They don't overlap and they don't become too blended that you don't know what you're getting. It makes each fruit sort of stand out a bit more, so you got a nice, what's it called? What is the fruit called? Peach, that was it. You got a nice, pardon me, peachy open to the beer. Very nice, but you've got the bitterness as well. So the bitterness is end to end, beginning to end of the beer. It's all you get, and it's a nice lingering flavour to it. So it starts a nice peachy, stone fruity open to the beer. A little bit of apricot in there, goes into the orange, nice nectarine, tangerine, clementine, oranges basically. It's a really nice orangey flavour, and you get that hint of grapefruit in there, but it's very, very mild compared to what you get. And it closes off with the stone fruit again, which adds to the bitterness. It's like pithy and very ripe and pithy, the best way to describe it. It's a very good beer. These are the things that smaller brewers are really good at doing. They can make a really good beer. You just got to give it a go sometimes. A lot of big brewers get caught up in the money aspect and trying to get as many beers out there as possible to satisfy as many people as possible to bring in the most money possible. Here it's smaller scale, so you can only brew so much. You can only do so many things, and with that, you have to be very selective what you're doing because hopefully you can't do as much. And they're very good at what they do. Both Farmyards and Spookton. I know this is a Farmyard beer with collaboration for Spookton, but Spookton in themselves are a good brewer. They do some good beers. Same with Farmyard, they're a good brewer, do some really good beers. And I have reviewed some way back when. I just can't get my hands on them anymore for some reason. They don't come about in the market bottle shop like they used to. Back when it was Priesttown, you used to be able to get them. There used to be a whole shelf full of Farmyards. The main three, I think it was 3 main beers that there just used to be a shelf dedicated to all 3, and they were just all lined up, and then you'd get the ones coming through. So it's been a bit since I've a Farmyard, but I'm still pleased with it. It's a very pleasant beer. It's a nice, refreshing beer. It's good for a summer's day, this. It's a very cool, crisp, refreshing beer. This, like I say, something for summer. This something for when it gets to about 20 odd degrees, 30 degrees. You just want to cool down. This is it. It's perfect for that. So, with that, I'm going to go away and enjoy it. It's not summer, unfortunately. It is, where are we? The end of Feb, mid to end Feb. So, you win some, you lose some, but it's still a good beer. So, Farmyard and Spookton's yes, no, maybe, I don't know. New Zealand Pale at 5.2% out of 10. It's a solid 8 out of 10. It is a nice beer. I quite enjoy it. I don't see much of an issue with it. I think only thing for me is flavours just could be a bit more, but I'm not getting into it. I'm enjoying this. So, if you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. If you've not had it, I'll leave a link to both Farmyard, and if I can find them, Spookton's website down below. I don't know if you can pick this up on either website, like I said. I got mine from a Maker's Market. It's the second Saturday of every month in Preston, and they're not there every time, but when they are there, it's always nice to say hello and buy a 4-pack or something, see what they've got new. So, yeah, fun times. But links will be down below for both brewers, if I can find them. Go help out the locals in it, or the small ones. They need it. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. I'll see you later. Bye.